It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, they've got Max Christie, P.J. Washington out there with Flag. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Davis in at the center position. Go. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And Davis with the block. Now here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Up top, Davis. Here's Flag. Davis a screen. 5 to shoot. And Davis slams it home.
Now, how many times have we seen AD run this action? He sets a screen to get open. Davis making it look so easy.
Adebayo passes to Powell. To the middle. Here's Hero. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Flag. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Adebayo's got his second basket.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
Here's Flag outside. Davis. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Adebayo, a screen on Christie. Hero, the pass to Powell. Back to Hero. Christie with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Outstanding job getting the call inside. Kyrie Irving is fearless amongst the trees.
Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Christie with a steal.
Oh, showtime. Flag going up to get it.
Pass to Powell. Now Adebayo. Check by Davis. Back to Powell. And Davis with the block. They recover it. Adebayo, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Pulls it. And it's Flag missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Outside Adebayo, all alone. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Oh, man!
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Flag already adding to his highlight reel.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Bears checked in for Jaquez. Wiggins comes in for Powell. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Out to the wing. To the right side. Here's Ware. And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, known as one of the elite defenders in this league, Davis takes pride in getting those rejections.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. Wiggins for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving, and the layup falls.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami. The Mavericks lead by 6. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Davis can't hit. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Davis. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Irving. Was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Setting the floor for Miami. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. Now here's Powell, coming off a 37-point game against the Clippers.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
Rozier with it. He's guarded by Irving to the paint. Here's Ware. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Here's Flag. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Flag's got 6 points. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Smith, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Ware. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Powell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Russell, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. To the inside. Gafford in the post, covered by Smith. Again, Dallas.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For 3, Powell. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 8. Williams in the post. Pass to Marshall. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Adebayo comes in for Larson. And it's Hero in for Smith. Here's Powell. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Now where? Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. The kick out to Williams. Gafford passes to Williams. Gafford with a screen on Powell. Williams into the lane. The three from Thompson after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
And the Heat with some changes. Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Norman Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Bam! Hammers it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Jaquez, and I can see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Here's Flag. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Hero for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And Washington powers it through.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pulls up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Max Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, then it's Flagg, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits. Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
Here's Flagg. Jaquez covers. He can't hit that time. Heat trail by 15. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And there's the screen. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Davis. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Adebayo from long range. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Pass to Flagg. Back to Davis. Here's Flagg. 5 on the clock. Washington a screen. And that one's good. Flagg's got 10 points.
Yeah, once Flagg gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
And here's Jaquez. Back to Hero. It's Adebayo, high post. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Irving. Outside Christie. Davis a screen. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Heat trail by 17. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Miami also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. The 3 ball. Gafford grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Hero against Russell. Here's Larson. Powell outside. Now here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Russell, the pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Heat trail by 15. Here's Powell. Thompson pulls it in. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Russell. Gafford the screen. Pulls up, high post. Again, the miss by Dallas. For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Fontecchio comes in for Powell. And Yakichonis subbed in for Hero. Here's Yakachonis. Here's Fontecchio. Buries it from three. Fontecchio's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen by Marshall. Williams with it. Now Wiggins defending. Marshall passes to Gafford. And here's Thompson for three. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 12. Here's Fontecchio. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Russell. Gafford with a screen on Rozier. Russell into the lane. Out to Thompson. Marshall passes to Thompson. There's a screen by Marshall. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Larson in at the point guard position.
Well, he's mainly been a scorer throughout his career, but you like that Wiggins that time kept his head on a swivel.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Powell against Christie. On the wing, Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
Here's Larson. He's guarded by Irving. No problems knocking that one down. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Flagg. Pass to Christie. Here's Flagg. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Hero, he's checked in for Larson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Dallas leading by 4. Davis with a screen on Hero. Irving, the pass to Davis. Hero with it. Irving picks him up. Powell for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Powell for 3. Davis pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Book it!
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Fontecchio. And that's in!
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Christie outside. Here's Flag. Now covers. Rebounded by Adebayo.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Here's Hero.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
And so Hero nails both of them.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Davis with a screen on Powell. Takes it inside.
And throwing it down off the drive. Flag showing off those young legs and athleticism.
Hero against Christie. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Mavericks lead by 6. Left side, Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
Now Adebayo. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleared away by Davis.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cooper Flag.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Cleared away by Jaquez. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 10-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Fires away from outside. Cleared away by Davis. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, to Ali LaForce with our player of the game.
Be sure to come back soon.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.
Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.